Hello, Seiiti Arata. How much time do you spend thinking about things that worry you? Now, before you feel bad about worrying excessively too much, let me share a few good news with you. Worrying can actually be helpful if you know how to handle it in the right way. It doesn't have to be a waste of time. In fact, worry can be a useful tool for making real progress in your life. So, let's talk about the correct way to worry. When people worry, they often let their thoughts spin out of control, but worry doesn't have to work like that. It can be a signal that something important needs your attention. The first step to worrying correctly is to worry with a plan. Think of worry as your mind telling you that there is a problem that needs to be solved. So instead of letting your mind get stuck in a worry, break it down into steps. Ask yourself, what is this worry telling me? Then you have to figure out how to handle that problem step by step. Let's say that you are worried about an upcoming work deadline. Instead of letting this worry build up and ruin your mind, break it down. What's the first step that you can take? Maybe it's organizing your tasks or asking for help if needed. The point is to take action based on your worry. By turning it into a plan, you're not just thinking about the problem, you're actually doing something. In this way, the worry moves you forward instead of keeping you stuck. Another important part of managing worry correctly is setting aside some time for it. Many people let their worries interrupt them throughout their day, but that makes it hard to focus on other important things. One of the best ways to handle worry is to schedule a specific time for it. This means that you're going to set a part of your day that's going to be for dealing with the things that are bothering you. During this time, you focus on your worry, you write down your thoughts, you come up with solutions, and then you take the necessary actions. Outside of that block of time, you're going to focus on other things. For example, if you're worried about a financial issue, you could schedule 30 minutes in the evening to sit down and review your budget. If you're going to be calling your bank or going to be thinking about how to cut some expenses, the key here is to manage your time, manage your worry in your schedule. You don't let it pop up randomly during your day and interrupt you. This helps you to stay focused on your day-to-day activities while you also give the attention that your worry needs. Understanding why we worry is also an important step in learning the correct way to worry. Because worry is a natural part of our defense system. It is there for us to stay safe and be prepared for our challenges. So whenever you're feeling worried, it is helpful to remember that your brain is basically trying to protect you. It's not something that you have to be fighting or repress, but you also don't want your worry to take over your life. The right way to handle your worry is to see it as it is. It is a sign that there is something that needs your attention, and therefore you have to respond to it in a logical way. For example, if you're worried about your health, that worry is telling you to do something, to take action. Maybe it is time to make a doctor's appointment or to improve your diet. The thing is that the worry has a role to play. It is not always a bad thing. When you see it from this perspective, you're no longer allowing your worry to overwhelm you, and instead of that, you use your worry as a tool to prepare, to take action when it's needed. So what I want you to remember here is that this approach is designed to manage your worry every day. It's not like a clinical anxiety solution. Whenever you have a mental problem, it has to be dealt with by a professional. We're here discussing about the worry that you have on your work, on your relationship, something that has a small impact in your life. If you're dealing with clinical anxiety, of course you should seek for professional help, like therapy, maybe medication if needed. The techniques I'm sharing here in this video is just for you to manage regular stress, normal worries in a more organized and a more efficient way. And finally, it is crucial to learn how to separate helpful from unhelpful worry. Because not all worry needs to take your time or energy. There are things you cannot control, and it's not productive to be Fixating on that is just going to make you tired. You have to worry about things that you can actually do something. Whenever a worry pops up, you have to ask yourself, okay, is this something that I can control? Is this something I can change? If the answer is yes, then you can take action. But if the answer is no, just let it go. Learning to direct your energy like that will help you to avoid stress. And for example, if you're worried about whether it's going to be raining during your outdoor event that you're planning, it's something you cannot control. But you can plan for it, having like a backup indoor option for your event. The thing is that you have to know how to worry and when to worry, and when it's time for you to move on. So what is the correct way for you to worry? First, turn your worry into an action plan. Second, manage your worry by setting some time for that. And then also have to understand that worry is a natural signal that is meant to keep you safe. And finally, focus only on the worries that you can do something about. By following these steps, you can make worry work for you instead of letting it hold you back. And what I want you to remember here is that worry in a smart way means to worry with intention, not more frequently. When I'm talking about here about managing worry, I'm not saying that you're going to be allowing worry to take over your life. It is about setting boundaries for when and how much you're going to be engaging in your worry. You will focus on those things that matter and solve the problems and just let go whatever is the rest. This means you decide how and when to think about your worries, when to take action about all of that. This is not an invitation for you to be worrying all day long. It's about you to take control and allow your worry to help you when it becomes a tool that helps you to coordinate your thoughts. Then you can handle it when it's necessary. You also know when you can move on. The right way to worry is to take control, is to focus your energy on what you can change and leave the rest behind. Worry becomes something that you use to get results, not something that holds you back. And to take full control of your brain and your focus, you can visit the link arata.se/focus course.